Yeah, hello everyone to Six as it stands. Another my first episode of the complete review of the Premier League match day 35. So Arsenal first with 3 points and a one goal difference to Man City, which Man City has a game in hand. So right now we'll start with Arsenal. We'll talk about, as I've said before, the top six teams only. We'll just touch a bit on the rest, but right now, six as it stands is all about talking about the teams that are competing, the teams that are fighting to be in the top six, not just the random top six. So today we'll be starting with Arsenal. Arsenal will be taking on Fulham later this evening, and I really do fancy them to win Fulham because Arsenal are in a better position. They are fighting for something very important, the title. I don't really think they'll win the title, and I pray they don't win the title. But I fancy them against Fulham because it will be a very difficult game. Fulham will be compact as usual, I know, but I think Arsenal are going to go through, even with a 1-0 win. With Arsenal will win the match. I don't know how. I'm seeing a tight game, but I feel Arsenal is going to win the match. And let's talk about preview injuries, who will not be available, who will be available for both teams. So, talking about Arsenal, Arsenal will be without Moreno. As usual, he's been injured. Kai Havertz, he's been injured too. And Timber, that's their notable injuries. And if they can play Atletico without those people, I think though, and they are playing at home, so I fancy them to actually do something to actually win the match, even if they win it scrappily as usual. But I do fancy them to win the match because if they don't win the match, man, their title chance don go. They don go. There's no need fighting anymore. And as for Fulham, Fulham will be without our Nigerian man. He got off injured against, like, 2 matches ago. He got off injured. Yes, again 2 matches ago he got off injured, and till in the first half he was substituted, and till now he's still injured. And another notable injury is Sigurdsson. That boy has been brilliant this season. I've watched him quite a few times. He's been good. He's been decent. So Fulham will still be compact. They have a very good coach. They have a system of play, but in all, I think Arsenal will go through. Arsenal is going to win and put back that 6 points difference back at the top and put pressure on City. So moving on. We don't have much time. Moving on, we have Everton against Manchester City. Oh wow, another difficult match. A very difficult match for City because they'll be playing it at Everton's new home ground, and Everton too will be without some notable players like Beto, Grealish. So Everton won't be able to stop City. City has since last month. City has revived, has been a different team, has been somebody not you don't want to play in the Premier League right now because they are only in two competitions now, the Premier League and the FA Cup, which they'll be playing final against Chelsea. But right now in the Premier League, I'll fancy City as not a team to play because they are ruthless right now since last month. No, everybody that has come against them have considered as lost. Regardless, they are lost. They have lost. So City will go through. City is going to beat Everton like well, spread their leg and actually pipe them well. They go collect from City hand. I'm seeing a 2 goal 2-0, so because only that Beto, his presence alone in attack will really affect them. But Everton will still create chances as usual. They are a team a full 90 minutes without creating chances. Hardly impossible, even in the Premier League, because against Man City, Burnley created chances too. So I fancy Everton to create chance to have some good minutes in the game, but overall, City go win them. City gas win them, so City go win. And injury likewise, injury. Just as I said, for Everton, few players, but for City, I think the players that are missing has been missing for some time, so it won't really affect their squad right now. And Um, I feel City is going to win, and City will be playing on Monday. So the point difference would be 6 points for the play if Arsenal eventually win Fulham today. So I feel the pressure, these two teams that will be playing, Arsenal that will be playing today and City that will be playing on Monday, they won't drop points. They will still keep pushing for the title, keep pushing till I think the last two matches and on the last day. So moving forward, Aston Villa. So Aston Villa will be playing Spurs. Wow, Spurs. I feel really sorry for Spurs because with the amount of injuries they have too, man, this will be a bad game for them. This is a bad time to play Aston Villa. But Aston Villa still have a Europa League to actually push for. I feel Aston Villa will actually win that match because to be at Villa's Park, their home ground, but the only absentee from Aston Villa na say Onana no go play and Kamara. I think those are the two out injured. But for Spurs, if I can remember correctly, they have like the players they have injured are like six first team players, like six, from Mohamed Kudus to is it Kulusevski. They have so many players injured that are supposed Solanke. They have a bunch of players actually on the injury table, and Spurs una no go relegation o, because una go suffer if una go relegation, um um regu relegation, because see Leicester now are in League One. They've been demoted back to League One. Relegation is a very scary thing for everybody. It's very very scary because you go there now into the championship, everybody there dey compete, everybody. Yes, you might have the players now, but players will want to leave. They will have to cut salaries, they will have to do this. You have one of the best stadium right now in England, so imagine going to the championship, you have to cut all those things off. You will even cut off your ticket. You guys will be in trouble. Una just try fight, stay alive, but I don see it happening really because West Ham too have picked form this period. Nottingham Forest has picked a little bit of form, but you guys has not still picked form. People were very lucky against Wolves, like lucky. It was a narrow escape last week, so it will be difficult for Spurs. But today against Aston Villa or tomorrow, I don't actually see you guys winning. Really, I don't see you guys winning. I fancy Aston Villa to win, to to get that momentum going, to go and face Nottingham Forest at home again in the Europa League and at least try to qualify. So they need to win this to boost their confidence and to keep pushing forward. Champions League spot again is also up for grab for them. So I don't think they'll slip up. I don't think Emery is going to let Spurs that has been on a bad form actually come to their home ground and collect points. But football, we know dey predict am. Football is just an amazing thing that you can't predict, and it's difficult to predict football. So I'm still open, but I don't see Spurs going there to collect even a draw, no matter how serious they are in the game. Anyways, we'll get to watch and find out later. So moving on, Aston Villa thought, oh, Liverpool will be playing Manchester United in Manchester United home ground, Old Trafford. Wow, this is a really bad time for Liverpool to play Manchester United because Ekitike is out. Oh, sorry, Man U is third. Ekitike is out, not Aston Villa. Aston Villa is fourth. Ekitike is out. They have Bradley has been out since. They have Mohamed Salah. He might be a miss against this game, but at least he will still have a chance again to wear that Liverpool shirt for the very last time before the season comes to an end. And as for Man U has been on a great form since Michael Carrick took over. He has won almost all the match against top six teams, the previous top six. He has won it. He has been on a good form. He has Bruno has been amazing, and I think he Man U no go lose the match. Man U no go lose the match. I'm seeing goals. I think there will be goals in the game. I think Man U will actually fancy their chance to win this, because Liverpool sef don torment Man U for some time oh. So I know this is Man U opportunity to get back at Liverpool, and I'm seeing a very decent game of Man U winning the match at Old Trafford, because their fans will be behind them. They've Man U are going to win. Bruno Fernandes massive form, Casemiro good form, and I'll actually review this match later and bring out my own first 11 of the game in another video, in a like a short or something. But I'll bring out my own first 11 because Man U players has been great this season. Bruno Fernandes, wow, 2 more assists to just be the number one assist in a season in the Premier League. That's lovely. Casemiro is actually doing well for his last season at Man U. Man U not even consider sign that guy, and Maino has pinned down a new contract. So the energy dey for Man U right now. Not Liverpool are stiff this period, but energy dey flow for Man U. They are ready for anybody right now. I think they are ready, and I think Man U will edge past Liverpool. So sorry I misplaced it. Man U third, Aston Villa fourth, and Liverpool fifth. Liverpool, but seriously, I don't see you guys winning this match. I don't. Because the match go hold una tight. Like seriously. And I see goals. I really see goals in the game, because the game will be open. The two sides have shaky defense in a way. And the only notable absentee from Man U is De Ligt, and he has been absent for some time. So we go watch the game, we see na the game na tomorrow anyways. We go watch and see how they go actually play. Then the last but not the least person in the top six is Brighton, and Brighton will play Newcastle at St James Park, the home of Newcastle. Newcastle, I dey sorry o, but una go still collect again. Seriously, Newcastle have not won in their last not Newcastle have lost their last 5 matches to everything they've played. Everything they've played. Brighton don pick form. They are now 6, and they are coming from a beautiful victory against Chelsea 3-0. So that energy go dey. They go still wan do well. I was watching one video of after the game, and how their coach was um their coach Fabian was giving them some days off because of their victory against Chelsea. People should go and rest, recover, do this. That energy dey. They were happy to go rest. He was telling them that when you are there, still do your personal training. Don't slack. So that we come back stronger to finish the season. So I also feel only that alone, and that boost against Chelsea, that they've not lost in their last 5 matches. So Newcastle no go fit hold them down. The absentees for Newcastle is still, and we still have one of their best players this season. They still have Gordon injured. They still have some they have some like 4 or 5 players injured, but their best player aside Gordon is Gumares, and he's available today. Their best player for Brighton, Welbeck, is available today. So I dey feel the game will be open-minded too. I feel goals will be scored, but overall, like, I think um Brighton is going to have the better of them at St James's Park. I've talked about the top 6 teams in the Premier League, so I'll use the rest of the video to just try and talk about the other matches I'll be playing today. We have Brentford versus Newcastle. That game, I don't know what's going to be the outcome of the game. Oh, sorry, Brentford versus West Ham. West Ham are fighting relegation, and West Ham have picked a little bit of form this season. So I feel I might just say West Ham won't want to lose today, and they'll be carrying that in their mind. Don't lose, regardless of the result. Don't lose. So Brentford are actually fighting for Europe, but I don't see them beating West Ham like that. So I'll be on the West Ham party that they won't lose the game. Um, Although Brentford has the second most goal scorer in the Premier League in their squad. the Brazilian 25 years old, according to him, is Ugo, is here, is doing okay for himself. But I really watched him against Manchester United, and I feel Man U won that game because of the chances he missed in that game. Like now sef I dey hear say Brentford don put 90 million cap on his head. Who I dey watch? Dis go be another scam in football o, 90 million. And the funny thing is, as we all know, the club wey go first go for am, I heard Chelsea is interested. Wow, we don start again o. But as I said, I no go talk about Chelsea. Atletico Madrid is also interested for a 90 million fee for him. Moving forward, we have Wolves against Sunderland. Wolves at home to Sunderland away. A match that I know deep down Wolves are even demoralized right now. Sunderland will have the better of them in the game. Like Sunderland will win them. I'm not seeing Wolves in any way say they go on play back and forth in Sunderland. No, Sunderland will actually rearrange them, give them good beating. They can't play in Sunderland this period. So I see Sunderland winning Wolves. Other notable fixtures are Chelsea Nottingham Forest on Monday too. Hmm, I don't know, but I watch Chelsea against Leeds and I'm like, wow. Prior to the Leeds game, I'll tell you that Nottingham Forest are winning this game at Stamford Bridge. But when I watched them against Leeds, and I was like, wow, I see a little bit of fighting spirit in the Chelsea squad, in the people that started the match. So I feel Chelsea at home, they will not want to give up a whole 3 points to Nottingham Forest. So I see Chelsea standing their ground, holding their composure, and the minimum result that will come out for Chelsea, I think, is going to be a draw. I think I've talked about all the teams. The only thing I want to talk about is Bournemouth Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace has been on a very shitty form, and Crystal Palace will now play after Bournemouth. Their last 2 games or their last 3 games will be against first Arsenal and second Man City. So they have not been on great form, but I feel that Crystal Palace will determine something. It's going to want to hold one team on their neck and say, no, you no go pass, you no go pass, you no go pass. But more dey see sha, more dey see. Bournemouth Crystal Palace today. Bournemouth and Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace actually won their Conference League tie against Dynamo, but they are now back in the Premier League. I see Bournemouth winning this game. Arguably, like I see them winning this game, settle down and win the game. The game might not be a high scoring game, but I see Bournemouth winning the game. So overall, that's my preview on all the top 6 teams in the Premier League. And as the days go by, I'll be releasing more short clips on other teams and other leagues. But more dey see sha. Thank you for watching this to the end. If you do, please like, subscribe and share this video. And thank you everybody for being this patient with me. I know say everything still dey shake now, but like I said, back to back good content very soon.